Welcome to part 2. In part 2, as always, we discuss dollar index and its components. What are the components? First is Euro versus USD, then GBP versus USD, then dollar versus JPY. And of course, the last component we discuss is USD versus INR, though it is not part of the dollar index. First the levels, then we go into the discussion part of it. Dollar index closed at 103.332. 0.6% up this week. Euro versus USD 1.0872, 0.7% down, while GBP USD closed at 1.2737, flat, and USD JPY 145.40, 0.3% up. USD INR 83.157. So till now, in this week, in this month, dollar index fell 1.7%, while Euro has fallen 1.1% down. GBP has moved up, down by 0.8%. USD JPY is up by 2%. You can see the inverse correlation between dollar index and Euro versus USD and GBP versus USD, and the direct correlation between dollar index and USD JPY moved up by 2.2%. USD INR 1.1%. So USD has moved up against JPY 10% in this year. Now let's go to the analysis part of it. If you recollect, we said that it is on a significant up move in the weekly chart. This is the 5th week in succession. It formed a solid green candle, dollar index. Because it has formed such a green candle, we said that last month itself, it formed a long leg red candle, but a long leg that gives a bullish pressure at the bottom. We had said that 98 levels will not be broken. Many analysts came and said that this will be happening, that will be, nothing will happen. It moves on technical analysis. We said that 98, 99 cannot be broken down, and we also said that it will move up significantly. Precisely that is what is happening. What is happening? Now it is going up. It's formed a solid green candle, and it is up to, it has broken the Bollinger Middle Band and exponential moving average in the monthly chart. In the daily chart, it has decisively taken out the 200-day moving average. Now, though it fell on Thursday, the leg came down, but the body closed above the 200-day moving average, and again on Friday, the 200-day is holding. So till 200-day is broken down decisively, I would say that dollar index is on a significant up move. In fact, it has another 3%, 2% potential to go up from here on if this 200-day is holding. Now, the inverse relation. What is inverse relation? Euro versus USD, it's significantly down. It has formed a solid red candle. Second candle in succession. Of course, 2 weeks before it formed a doji, we said it is a continuation pattern. Precisely that is what had happened. And in the case of GBP, it formed a small green candle. Normally, it is a continuation pattern, not a reversal, unless otherwise you see some strong up move. In the monthly chart, what happened? Last month, it formed a shooting star. And this month, it has formed a solid red candle. This is what we said. And the same story for GBP. Here again, if you see there, the 200 month, 50 month, all are acting as a very strong resistance in the monthly chart. In the daily chart, it has formed a red candle significantly down and just above the Bollinger lower band. And now only the 200-day moving average is below. Same is the story for GBP and USD also, because it is like it has broken down the 50-day moving average decisively. So now USD JPY, if you recollect, last week it formed a solid green candle. We said that last week, the previous week itself, it is on an up move. So in this up move, it has formed a new high for this year, and it has formed a spinning top type of a candle. It is a continuation pattern. Don't misunderstand and take it for this one and go short, because in monthly it is on a significant up move. In the daily chart, it came down, but till the exponential moving average is not broken down decisively, you can be sure that it is a continuation pattern and it will bounce off from here. Next is our USD dollar, it closed at 83.157. It formed a big shooting star in the weekly chart. But of course, what is important is the solid green candle and close above the Bollinger upper band in the weekly chart. In the monthly chart, if you recollect, we said when July it formed a doji itself, it is going to go up because it was forming a rounding top for the last 7-8 months sideways movement, and hence it has to go up significantly. That is what had happened. Till now it has formed a red solid green candle and with a shooting star type candle. In the daily chart, it is significantly going up. Of course, the last 2-3 days it came down. Friday it jumped yet again. So it is on a significant up move. So this puts an end to part 2. And in part 3, we'll be discussing US 10-year Treasury yield, Brent and NYMEX. Thank you very much.